diamond in the rough. I'm a
All
little
right.
ratchet, but I'm not like the rest of them.
You got me nervous now. That doesn't happen.
Love, I haven't forgotten about you. Sipping on my vodka, I call to simply say I'm still your baby.
What's poppin', YouTube? This is your boy Terez, and before we begin, please like, share, and hit the subscribe button for more content. Hola.
Hey.
You can see me?
Yeah, can you see me?
Not at all.
What about now?
I can see you perfectly fine now. All right, so turn your phone sideways to introduce yourself.
My name is DeAvion. I am your cousin. I am from Louisiana, and I am a Black successful.
I was sitting here telling myself earlier, I was like, this is gonna be so funny doing an interview with you, but now I'm sitting here laughing harder than I thought I was
It's gonna go smoothly. It's I'm a little ratchet, but
okay. You got me nervous now. That doesn't happen.
don't be.
Shut up. Okay, so I'm one of those people that I feel like at the end of the day, we all shine a light on shit that we shouldn't, and this is stuff that we should. I want to take the time to acknowledge stuff that means the most to us.
Okay, straight up. Okay, well, I am a Pisces. I was born March 1st, the fish. I think I'm one of the coolest people on earth, but I'm weird. Like, I don't eat meat with bone in it. Like, don't get me wrong, I eat chicken, but it has to be like chicken breast. I don't eat ribs, I don't eat fish, that sort of thing. I'm a person who believes in stepping out of your comfort zone. Um, as I've grown older, I've kind of developed in my mind that in order to be successful, you have to step out of your comfort zone. You have to cross certain boundaries. Um, I definitely feel like I'm a diamond in the rough. I'm not like the rest of them.
You like, from what I always known of you, like, because I've always come across a whole bunch of assholes growing up, and even when we first met as kids, you always gave me a nice sense of you're welcome here. Like, you always, like, I've always was bullied growing up, and so I remember when I first got around you, like, when I got around other cousins down in Louisiana, I dealt with the same thing that I dealt with in school. And so I remember when I first got in the backseat with you, and my grandma was like, this is your cousin, and I'm like, this kid's gonna treat me like everybody else, but you made me feel so different. Like, that was my first memory of you. You just made me, you were like probably my first friend.
You know, the first time I met you and your sister, the first thing I thought in my mind, I was like, oh my God, they rich. They got so much money. They talk so proper. They don't sound like me. But yeah, I sing a little bit. I'm kind of trying to break into like the rapping a little bit. I feel more at peace when I rap versus when I sing or whatever, because I can listen to myself rap and I'll be like, oh, okay, this kind of catchy. And
What
then
got
when I
you
listen
into
to myself
rapping?
sing, honestly, writing. Um, I just started like writing down like how I was feeling about certain stuff. It kind of started like my last relationship. Like, I would just get in the shower and, like, you know how you play music when you're in the shower or whatever and all that. Well, I was the music bitch. I was trying to rap, trying to freestyle. I go back, I write some stuff down or whatever, and I come back, try to make it rhyme with some hot, you know. And it's kind of like a escape. I don't know. I can't explain it. I don't know. It's like an escape,
You
like
looking up in the
a
sky, I
passion.
see what type of escape it is. So I see it.
Yeah, and like people be like, "Oh, you can't rap," or "Oh, I can't rap. I don't sound good." But like, practice really do make perfect, because like the more you do it, the more easier it'll come to you. like riding a bike.
Like you said earlier, like stepping out of your comfort zone. This is something that you're finding passion in. And so when you don't put yourself out there to be critiqued, you don't know how to make it better. You know what I'm saying? You don't even know if you actually do sound good or bad. So it's a beautiful thing that you do put yourself out there, because that's what I had to do myself, because we hear all the time, you might hear somebody throw a funny jab, but you don't even know if it's being a joke or not, where people are like, you need to keep your day job. And then, you know what I'm saying? And so you kind of think subconsciously, do I really even sound good? Like, was that a joke or whatever? So I think that you putting yourself out there, and like, because I got those moments myself. So I've seen it's a confidence builder for real, for real.
I won't say no names, but I wish someone else would do more with their music.
We getting there. We getting there. We getting there. Okay, so anything else that you wanted to
Yes.
about yourself?
I'm a very, as I've gotten older, I've become very in touch with my spiritual side. I live by it. Actually, I believe in energy, good energy, bad energy. I believe in all that, people, a lot of people mistake my bluntness for messiness sometimes or whatever, but I'm a real blunt person. Like, I don't hold back, and I know it's probably cliche, but I don't hold back anything. I always speak my mind, in a nice way, of course, because
And I think that's where people kind of get it mixed up at. Like, there's a difference between, that's where the messiness and the trash talking thoughts of it coming in. But if you kind of can really do it out of love and do it clean, like I have witnessed you to do it.
yeah, and see, that's why I don't really hang around a lot of gay people. I'll say my experience around gay people is very toxic. If it's more than five of them, seriously,
Mhm.
I can't deal. It's very toxic. Everybody is in like a competition or just being sneaky and stuff. I don't have friends. I have associates, but I don't have friends. I focus all the energy into me.
In what way do you feel there's competition in?
Everywhere from the outfits when you're going out to the club to people, cars, houses, like all this label stuff. Like, I mean,
Everybody's trying to put on a front to show that they're keeping up with the Joneses.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? I don't
That's
I
why
can't
I
put
don't
in
have a
this.
problem with coming on plain Jane the way I do, because I feel like this is me. I don't want to put on the front and make somebody think I'm trying to, because I have had all the things that I felt that made me feel like I was on top, and I've lost them all. So, you know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah. Just as quick as you can get it, the good Lord can definitely take it away. I've
Exactly.
definitely been there about 3 times.
So, and then when you mentally, that kind of will knock your ass down and make you really kind of rethink things, like this, all this shit can just go in the trash. And that's how I
And
feel about it.
and when you rethink, or me anyway, when
Mhm.
I start rethinking, I start planning. I start like planning like different approaches. Like, when I got hired at the post office, stepping out of my comfort zone, I was scared of dogs. I was like, it's no way in hell I'm about to get out there in rain, snow, and all this. I don't give a damn how much they paying. Don't knock it till you try it. I
Okay.
did it. I loved it. I got a pit bull now. I'm not scared of dogs no more. So I
You got
mean,
a
that's
whole
that's what
best
I
friend
mean.
out the
Like,
situation.
right. So that's what I mean. Like, you kind of have to, in order to elevate and stuff, you have to step out of your comfort zone. At the same time, you have to watch your surroundings. You have to watch who you keep in your circle, because not everybody want to see you do good. And that brings me back to gay people. Like, I mean, yeah, I'm gay, and I'm not talking down on gay people, but I mean, I don't. put a lot of people in my business or whatever, gay, straight, whatever, actually, because not everybody want to see you win. You know what I'm saying? People will put on a smile and they would cast bad energy on you. And
How do you identify yourself?
I'm gay. I'm a gay black male. I'm gay
Okay.
as hell. I'm so gay, it feels normal.
What does the term being in the closet mean to you?
I wouldn't even say necessarily on the down low. I mean, because you can be in the closet and people can still know that you're gay. I just feel like being in the closet is like you not verbalizing or actually saying like, hey, like I'm gay. I'm attracted to the same sex. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like I just feel like it's like a dark secret. Like I feel like a secret that nobody would really care about. Insecurity.
Why do you see it as an insecurity?
Um, I feel like I mean it's insecurity because it's like you're trying to fight off something that you are. There's something that you're attracted to. That's not secure. A secure person lives boldly and live in color. You know what I'm saying? Um, a person can sit here and be like, yeah, I'm real, I don't hold back, I'm blind and all that stuff, but yet you in the closet, actions speak louder than words. You're insecure.
Do you think that there's a exceptional reasons to why people may want to be closeted?
Um, no, because at the end of the day, it's somebody that's out in that person's shoes. I'm sure of it. You know what I'm saying? So, no, especially this day and age, hell no.
Okay. I want you to go into your experiences as far as your coming into yourself.
Well, there was never one point in my life where I had a thought about being gay. I've been gay all my life. I've always been attracted to the same sex. Um, Homophobia, yeah, all through school, I was bullied. But up until my 12th grade year, when I knew I didn't have to see him no more and I can go out with a bang, I went out with a bang. And when I did that, I actually gained respect. So I turned homophobia into equality,
How
I
so?
think, when I was in school. Because, I mean, it's like at one point people would look at me a certain type of way because I was gay. They would think I was trying to turn them out. Just they would make jokes like all this stuff. But when I put my foot down and I started getting respect, it turned into all love. You know, I didn't stand for anything. Like this one dude, gym class. I don't think it was gym class. It was something in the gym. Um, he was fucking with me, and I had a rat tail comb in my bag. Yeah, they not gonna. My record is clean. They're not gonna suspend me or nothing. I'm good. Everybody love me. Tapped his ass with a rat tail comb, and he ended up getting in trouble. And that let motherfuckers know, like, okay, well, this bitch kind of crazy, stabbing people and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And so, like throughout the
It's
years as
interesting. I don't mean to
pictures.
cut you off. I'm sorry. I don't mean to cut you off.
Oh,
It's
you
just
good?
interesting to hear that because I went through all of that growing up, but I was told to not really fight if I really did not have to. And because of that, I often did not feel like I had to fight to really defend myself too much, even though somebody may have pushed me, somebody may have bullied me to the point where I should have probably knocked somebody the fuck out. But it's interesting because I've always thought through those years of while I was taking that abuse from people, I was thinking to myself, if I had stepped up to someone and actually knocked someone down, would that have given me a tad bit more respect in certain people's? It's just interesting to actually hear
Definitely would
that.
have.
It's sad to hear that that's what I had to do. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just what I was not in my gut to do. And
And
that
then
was
like I mean like
5.
especially like with me, because like I'm from the South.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So like where you live is kind of like more accepting. You know what I'm saying? Like people don't like, well, I assume it's more accepting. But like down here, like I mean, you heard about like transsexuals that have been killed. Um uh, Guys setting gays up, like lacing their weed, like all this stuff. Like you have to be like very, very cautious and careful. Like it's I feel like it's different like here versus like other places. Okay. So what I mean, okay, you can go to New York and you see a dude walking with another dude, they holding hands. It's nothing.
You talking about in the time frame now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Try it down here. You're gonna have eyes on you.
Okay.
I mean, if you think about it, Boosie and Lil Nas. Boosie's from Louisiana, the South.
This is something that as you're seeing me on camera right now as we're sitting here talking, I did not know that that was still something hugely still going on down there. That's something that people have to walk down the street. I mean, I get it that it's still something that is not accepted, still being tolerated.
Tonight, when I was at work, I walked up to a car with two dudes in it. I introduced myself and everything, giving them their food. Dude on the passenger side looked at me and said, "What's up, little mama?" And the dude on the driver's side started laughing. Mhm. And because I was at work, I just had to. It's okay. I'm a sir. It's okay though. And you have to walk away. Like, just imagine if I hadn't have been on the clock, I could probably be in jail right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's the type of stuff you have to deal with. And I mean, like, stand for something or fall for anything. You got to put your foot down. Like, if you just sit down one day
Mm-hmm.
and listen to some music, listen to some artists from the South,
Mm-hmm.
you'll hear words like faggot and
Mm-hmm.
gay and you know what I'm saying, like all that stuff. Like you will hear it. Like it's in the music. It's everywhere. Like this like even with like I was just say like even with gay people, like okay, like if you didn't know me, well I can't say you, but I'll just say if a guy didn't know me and he walked up to me and started talking to me, he would assume that I am a bottom. I am not a bottom.
That's the ignorance that annoys me. And when people misuse words, one thing that I always hated, how can that guy be a top and he's feminine, or that why is the bottom a masculine? Like those are 4 different things. And because to me, it just plasters idiot across your face.
You know what? And I hate that people assume when I grew my beard out, people assume that I was a top. Like it's so many messages in my inbox like, oh hey daddy, daddy, don't call hey, nobody out there, don't call me daddy, because I'm not daddy, I'm me. Call me nurse.
Well, honestly, a conversation that I had with the interview before yours, it was with a trans female. And I like that conversation because like I already live by the thoughts of the definitions and words. So that's why even with your interview tonight, I wanted to start off with how do you identify yourself and then sexually, because that when you start the conversation that way, it gives people smarter way to really think and then go into the conversation before they lead with their ignorant thoughts. Because we know that this person identifies as a woman, but they still have an attraction to female. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I think that when you break down it gives so much more perspective. And it's like, for the people that want to give the argument, it's like, once you throw words and definitions out there, there's no argument no more. There's no argument.
It's not.
So like, even down to like what you're saying, like how you identify yourself and what you do in the bedroom are two different things. That was the point that I was really ultimately trying to make. You would not know what you like to do in the bedroom unless you get to know DeAvion.
Exactly. I mean, you hit this nipple, it could go left or it could go right. I don't know. It depends on you.
I love you. Okay. Still talking about your experiences.
I have this friend, I'm gonna call him L. So L was liking this guy on the football team. And L thought it would be a good idea to tell him that he was at my dorm room one night. And so when he came to my door and knocked on my door, he was like, "What's up?" I was like, "Nothing, just, just chilling, all that." And he was like, "You want to come up to my room, chill?" I was like, "Oh, okay." And so I called my friend L, told him what was going on. He was like, "Oh, I think he going, or whatever. Just go to the room, whoop the whoop." Like, okay. So the dude, he was like, walk in front of the building with me or whatever. And I'm like, well, no, because it was like a lot of people out or whatever. I was like, I'll just drive my truck to your room or whatever, and you can ride with me. He was like, it's cool. I'm gonna walk up there. I'm still out here talking or whatever. You just go up there, I'll be up there. Cool. So I go, I park, get out. He's walking up, and we're walking up to his room, and he was like, let me ask you a question. I was like, what? He was like, do I look gay? I was like, no. He was like, what would make a person think I'm gay? I was like, I don't know. I was like, probably your tongue ring. He was like, oh, okay. And then all of a sudden, he kicked me like behind my left knee, I want to say, trying to make me fall. I had on slippers. I came out the slippers. I didn't know what was going on. All I do, run. I ran, and before I could get to my truck, he caught me. He got me down on the ground. He beat my ass. He beat my ass. And I went to the
Your
campus.
friend said that you liked him.
Yes.
So was your friend like intentionally trying to hook y'all up?
No, my friend liked him. My friend was trying to see if he would go.
So that's fucked up. See, and that's honestly that competitive stuff that happens because sadly I've witnessed a lot of people. The friend that I used to have, he's had people that did the same thing to like try to mess with people that he was interested in.
Oh,
And
there's more.
That's screwed up though. Like, and that's the cost that happens. So now not only you're not getting your man, you just got your friend beat up.
I've had my car egged. I've had I was going to a party with some homegirls, quote unquote, in Shreveport. They had like a little sleepover thing, the hotel room. I'm the only dude there, I'm just chilling, kicking and all this stuff, everybody drinking. These heifers tried to force me to have sex with a girl. And they supposed to be my friends, but it was just like, I don't understand, like, what does it feel like? It hurt when, like, all this type of stuff. I hate answering questions like that from females, from anybody. Like, how does it feel? That's an exit only, like all this type of stuff. I bought a Lexus IS 250 like at the end of last year.
Mm-hmm.
I was driving down my road, and it's on my Facebook page still. somebody shot my back window out like while I was driving, like I guess with a BB gun or something. Like my window shattered, and then I heard the word faggot ass nigga. But that's okay. That's okay, cause probably like 2 hours later, I had a new window with tint. I've been robbed, like down here. Well, I'm pretty. It's everywhere actually, but it was one time. I met this guy from Shreveport. He was on Grinder. Grinder is a dating app for gay people. It shows the approximate mileage, profile pictures, taps, and conversation. But I met this guy on Grinder. He taught me into linking up with him. Went to link up with him. He pulled out a knife and told me to give him my money. Yeah, I gave him my money. I deleted Grinder forever. No, I was back on in like 3 months, maybe.
But still, it was traumatizing enough for you to stop looking for anything, regardless of what it was for the fact of being able to live.
And anybody who knows me, they know that I'm not into hookups. I'm not into link ups. I don't want to meet you unless I've talked to you for at least 2 weeks. Like,
that's something that's in our blood, because I'm like, I've had people that be like, it's been 4 years and we're just now meeting. Yeah, I gotta be comfortable. I know that's a little bit too long, but that's just me. I love that we're having this conversation, because I don't hear about stories like this too often. Seriously, to hear that they're still going on every day, people don't get an opportunity to hear it,
I've been
are
robbed.
experiencing it, huh?
I've been robbed. Like down here. Well, I'm pretty. It's everywhere actually, but it was one time. This guy was on. Was it Grinder? Jack. I think it was Grinder. I met this guy from Shreveport. He was on Grinder. We linked up.
Now, draw back some. We're gonna go back to you being a kid for a moment.
Ever since I was a child, like I mean, everybody knew.
Okay.
The only people that knew that didn't know were the people that I never said it to. But I mean, they knew, but they didn't know from me. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I don't necessarily think like I've ever.
So what was a confirmation story when you gave it to the people that knew but didn't know it from you?
Like, hey, I'm gay. Tell me something I don't know. I've been knew that. My mama was in denial. She found a letter. So I don't know if y'all did this there, but like back in the day, we used to write little letters. To, from, when, where, song, all that. She found one of those letters from an ex. It was the day I was going to get my driver's license. I'll never forget. She went back in the house to get my birth certificate, and she stumbled up on that letter. And I was just like, well, damn, what's taking her so long to come out? I started honking the horn. When that lady came out the door, she had the letter in her hand and fire was around it. She was like, what the fuck is this? I was like, Mama, let's not talk about this right now. This is a pivotal moment. Let's go get my license. So from then,
So let's
we
live in
didn't
my
talk
moment
about
and get my license, and we'll talk about it later.
Yeah. So we didn't talk about it for 2 years. And one day,
How were you able to brush it under the rug after 2 years? Like when you came out the place with your license or the testing, like what was the conversation
we
like?
never talked about it. We never said nothing else about it. But when
That's
I turned
kind of how like
18,
mine was with my mom. The conversation never happened.
yeah. But when I turned 18, I told Dawson, hey, you hearing it from me? I'm gay. Don't hit me. She was like, I knew. Well, I already knew all that. And I was like, oh, okay then. So, yeah.
Okay. Other than school, have you experienced discrimination as far as your sexuality in the work?
Yeah. I have. I was working the dumper one day at the post office, and a supervisor was looking for me, but I was not visible to the eye. And I heard him tell somebody to find that girl so she can get their mail. I said, "Really, Frank? What did you say?" I went straight to the office. I filed a EEO, but yeah, I won a nice chunk of change for that. That's financing school, and the max for discrimination is five. I think it's 500. Or it might be 300,000 or 500. One of them, but I didn't get that much, but I got a pretty penny.
So we can,
EEO,
there we go.
equal employment or employee opportunity.
Be the face of the commercial.
Yeah,
Okay, endorsement, here it come.
period.
Okay. What does being out mean to you?
Living your truth, living boldly, living in color, not being afraid, being fearless, being secure, um, being real, being authentic, being honest, being you. No boundaries, nothing holding you back. Sky's the limit.
For someone that feels like they do have to stay in the closet, but they want to come out, but what would you say to that person?
I would say life is meant to be lived comfortably. Why would you live uncomfortably? Why would you not want to embrace you? You know, people's sexuality have a lot to play in who they are and who they become as well. You know what I'm saying? So why are you holding yourself back? Why are you holding back? Don't hold back. Just come on out. No one's gonna kill you. Um, no one would probably even care. Then again, some might, but just do you, live for you, fuck everybody else. It's not about them, it's about you.
And what about the experiences that you're speaking of that you guys are dealing with on a regular daily basis down there and for the people?
Don't let nobody run over you. Don't take no shit from nobody. You know what I'm saying? Um, I know this might sound crazy, but I mean, like, if you walk in and you step on a nail or you step on tack or something, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna remove it. You're gonna do something about the situation because it's causing you discomfort. It's causing you pain. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, stand up for your motherfucking self, bitch.
I really love how you put that. I really, really, really love how you put that. It meant the world because the kid in me tapped into it and I heard what I needed to hear from somebody that I would love to have looked up to growing up.
Oh,
So, no, seriously, like it was really nice. Seriously.
no.
Okay, Cuzzle, so this is the part where I want you to actually go ahead and name your social media so people can find you.
So you can reach me on Facebook at DeAvion L Washington. That's DEAV as in Victor, ION L Washington. Or my Instagram at him_Deave, HIM_DEAV. Or my Snapchat at new_beginning318. That's NEW_BEGINING318. Get at me.
Boop, over and out. So I'll be forgetting that I can cut this shit up. So I'll be trying to be perfect and I don't have to be perfect. So
I hate labels. I don't label myself. I'm gay
okay.
as hell.
Southern gentleman old style, if that makes
I
sense.
should be giving you Megan.
You give what you gotta give.
I don't even like watching porn. Like I guess I'm just weird. Like they're like it don't do nothing for me. But
Stepping out of your comfort zone. This is something that you're finding passionate and passion to me is a panel. What is it? How you say it?
I got you. I know what you're saying.
You also pansexual. I'm not gonna force somebody to excuse me, I got snot coming out my nose. we hear all the time, you know, you might hear somebody joke or not, where people are like, there's people that are it's gonna give the argument. It's like once you feel passion in, and so
I'm so sorry. This is not my room. This is my boyfriend room.
wait. No, the only thing that matters is I'm still in love with you.
I can see the tree though.
Yeah, you got a little situationship here, let you feel like I'm on the Real Housewives of Atlanta and telling you my compassion. What does the term not shit? What does the term what does the term being in the closet? What was your first moment that you what was the next place I wanted to go with you? Still in love. So now I'm like, wait, make sure I get it right.
Always been gay.
No, shut up.